Before you watch this video, please click the notification button and the subscribe button to help us get to 100k. We're so nearly there.
Blues fans TV outside Stamford Bridge, Chelsea 3, Burnley 0. Thoughts on today, bro?
Do you know the thing is I'm a bit surprised, and that's the word I kind of see from today, because Burnley usually kind of play this sort of defensive style, and they did do that, but they just didn't really offer much. They were hoofing balls forward. We did make a couple of misplaced passes towards the start of the first half. I think it was like first, 20 seconds or whatever. The ball was in their end basically, and that was like a bit strange. We defensively we weren't too bad today. Passing was kind of fixed up in the second half. Reece James kind of surprised me because, yes, he was good, but I felt he wasn't making enough runs down that right wing. I felt he should have made more runs, especially in the second half.
Really?
In the first half, sorry. I think he should have made more runs. I just don't think he was making enough runs. I
thought he was my man in the match.
Really? I don't know. People around me were just saying, he should have made more runs, and I kind of agree. He just wasn't getting forward enough and giving man kind of options. That's my opinion anyway. I didn't think he gave the option there. But I felt we played well as a team today. Christensen, I think he did well with the physicality, against Burnley, very physical team. Burnley, they didn't really change it up second half, and it's quite easy to get in there. And that was that, to be honest. It's quite easy. Nottingham Forest and Burnley are two of our very difficult games this season. We've got harder games coming up, but I think we played well, and you can only beat what's in front of you, and I think we played well today. But just these little things, like Kepa was a bit shaky at times. He did save the crosses that came in. I think Reece James was good with crossing, but I felt he should have got a bit forward.
But today, man?
You can't really aim that much criticism today because we've been clinical where in other games we haven't. So it's definitely a good performance. I'm happy we won 3-0. We needed a game like this to lift up our spirits. There's not much I can really criticize about the players. I think Barkley definitely stunned me. I didn't expect him to perform this well. Yes, obviously, there is some criticism that could be throughout the other games. But I think today he definitely performed well. Whether or not he can be consistent, that's another thing. I think also Reece James has been the standout performer. He played so well for the full 90 minutes. He's definitely our man of the match today. Now, Hudson-Odoi, it's great he got a goal today. It's definitely good for his confidence, and he did very well in the second half. He could have done a bit better at times in the first, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. And we take this on to the future games, but it's all about consistency now. Can we be able to, against the teams in the bottom half, do it consistently, win consistently? That's going to be very important. Yeah, what else can I really say?
Do you think we're turning Stamford Bridge into a fortress now? Because I'm pushing this question to a lot of people because our home form's been poor for ages.
Yeah. It's too soon to say. Look, we need to be consistent. I think compared to the other games, I think the only main difference is that we've been very clinical. Apart from that, there are some areas where we need to improve a little, but, it's not like, it's the end of the world sort of a thing right now. Just tweak some areas as time goes on, and then afterwards we'll do well.
All right, last question. Man the match for today.
As I said, Reece James, really, is there anyone else that really has performed that well? I do think, though, we were exposed at some times on the left flank, and we could have done a little bit better, but frankly speaking, Reece James, very happy that he's performed so well. And sometimes you kind of feel like the guy is 25 years old. It feels like he's really experienced today, and yeah.
What I said against Nottingham Forest came to fruition again because Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side was really good. A lot of people talk about him going on the left and they're really obsessed with him playing on the left because of the youth days, but on the right with Reece James, it's all about that chemistry and connection, that 99 FIFA chemistry.
Ultimate team. Connection between them today.
The underlaps, the overlaps, everything. It was all spot on, the crossing, the decision-making, the cutbacks. So as far as I'm concerned, you just leave Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Don't drag him over to the left and try and ask him to link up with Aspie or try and ask him to do it all on his own. He's still building up his confidence, coming back from injury. Leave him on the right-hand side. He's always in 1v1 situations. It's perfect for him. It's literally perfect. And when he scored, first Premier League goal as well, shout out to that. He scored, slid on his knees right in front of us in Matthew Hardman. Beautiful shit right there. Beautiful.
Now, what do you think's changed at Chelsea? Because that's our second win in a row at home now. We've been talking about trying to make Stamford Bridge into a fortress, and now well on our way to doing it.
Well, I wouldn't say that yet because we got We've got tougher fixtures to come than Nottingham Forest and Burnley, but
Sure, it's Arsenal next.
the digs keep coming in it. I hope I'm going to be at that game. Oh yeah, our record at home to Arsenal should be solid enough. But what's changed? A little bit more impetus, like a little bit more. Like we need to score here. Like before, I felt like they was just dragging, slowly getting into the game. Oh, we'll score. We're Chelsea. We'll get the goal eventually. Now, when they're getting their foot on the ball, they're really pushing it. They're really moving it quickly. Even Barkley today was good. Like I'm not gonna lie. I have a Barkley agenda. Like I'm not gonna lie. For me, he's not good enough to be here. But today, credit where it's due. He was good. He was very good. So he got on the ball. The left-hand side is still, I saw Willian. I felt sorry for him out there a little bit because Aspilicueta on the left. Yeah, because you don't have the support. This is why we need to sign a left-back, or Emerson needs to step up because Aspilicueta overlapping and trying to cross with his left is dead. He doesn't even cross with his right. Exactly. So, do you know what I mean? So you can't ask Aspilicueta to whip in balls with his left when he can't even do it with his right. Shout out to Christensen as well. Against a physical opposition, I thought he did a lot better than I expected. Kepa came for a few crosses. It's still dodgy from set pieces. Thank you. Shout out to VAR as well. Lots of shout outs today. So yeah, it was a good game. I'm really happy. 3-0. We don't really get many goals usually at home. We usually drag shit out and then they get a late equaliser. So couldn't really ask for anything more than that, really, to be honest.
Nice.
My guy.
So you're going to be at Arsenal?
I'm talking with...
Man, solid game. Solid game. My only problem with today was the left Aspilicueta going forward. He lacks that, like a left footer just whacking it in, just like Reece was whacking it in from the right. That's one thing we're lacking in the team. Aside from that, solid game, solid lineup from Frank. Barkley did great today. Hudson-Odoi, bruh, he's coming to his feet. Watch. People are going to regret what they said about Hudson-Odoi. He's our next star, trust me.
Had a lot of unnecessary criticism too. Though.
Like, if you bust your Achilles, it's the shock absorber of your whole body. You got, take time. Look at Ruben. It's taking time to come back. Rich James is a dog. He's a dog. He's gonna do so well for us. Yeah, I'm excited about our team, man. Solid game today. Solid results. Good, Tammy. Oh my God, Tammy. He's gonna be great for us. Like in the future. Like are you not excited about our team?
Oh, I've been excited for ages, man. We've had a bit of a rough start at home, but even now we're starting to turn it around a bit.
They're going to come around. They're young boys. Those guys are young. They're all going to come to their feet. And I'm happy for Barkley today, though, for some weird reason. He also, come on, all those pictures online.
But
yeah, but he's also deserved.
Me personally, I'm still in the phase where I don't think Barkley's a man for us. But I will say he's had a good performance today. I ain't going to try and bust our agenda today.
I agree with you. But yeah, he had a good game today. Register, Jorginho, he had a good game too, but my man of the match would be Reece James. Reece James, he was solid today, up and down, defending, attacking. Even though Callum was right there, even with the goal, but Reece James, he controlled the right wing. And yeah, it was a good game.
Who's your man of the match today?
Reece James.